What is up, everybody? It's Klaus, and thank you so much for tuning in. Today's episode of Weekend Warriors, we're going to be showing y'all the war between the Boston Tea Party and the Balatuba Empire. Now, obviously, we won the war, but I wanted to show you some of the really cool attacks in this war. I will show you one Govaho attack because, honestly, I'm a little tired of Govaho, but it's such a good attack strategy that everyone's using it. So we're going to show you one Govaho on their #1 Town Hall 9 base, and then we'll show some air attacks and other attacks that have a little bit more variety. So I think you'll enjoy it, so stay tuned and be amazed. Alright, so we have a Govaho attack, like I said, AWOL on Slayer Rising. Now, their #1 base was a Town Hall 11, but this was #2. They're like their highest, Town Hall 9. And he's using the Golem to tank all the damage from the clan castle. This clan actually had some pretty legit clan castle arrangements, mostly smaller troops and stuff, and it really was tricky. It was difficult to deal with. But anyway, so he's got a Golem. The Golem survived just fine, and his king and his queen is going into this bottom right-hand compartment, taking out the enemy queen. Jump spell over it. The queen drops right now. There we go. So the Valkyries were helpful as well as the king. The enemy king is going to drop as well, so he's already got both, or he's about to have both of the heroes down. His Golem's in the core. They just triggered a giant bomb. There's probably another one right there by the town hall. The Golem kind of wandered up there, which is unfortunate. Yep, double giant bomb in the core. He's already got his hogs in. His heal spells are dropping, and it is just a massacre, guys. He's got one more heal spell, and it's going to cover pretty much that entire section of DPS. So it was just... He funneled his heroes perfectly. That's what ended up happening. His heroes did all the work, killing the enemy king, the enemy queen, the clan castle, and about half the base, really within no time at all. AWOL is a pro Town Hall 9, and he's a max Town Hall 9. I think he's going to Town Hall 10 actually pretty soon, along with Gronk, if you're following along with the clan. Gronk is our leader, and he is going to be going to Town Hall 10 pretty soon, actually. He's maxing out his base. But anyway, so the rest of the cleanup is here. He's got a few hogs, and actually he's got 8 hogs still remaining in his deployment section. Look at that, guys. I don't think I've ever seen that before. He actually withheld some hogs and didn't deploy 8 of them. He might do that for the cleanup. Let's speed it up and see. No, looks like he's going to hold on to this hog. Oh, he drops him way over here. Okay, well, so AWOL really gave it to that max Town Hall 9 base. You know, given the double giant bomb spots were kind of just right in the middle, you know, no trickery to it at all. It was still an amazing attack, and shout out to AWOL for really doing a great job on that base. And I told y'all there were no Valkyries. There were a couple, but for the most part, I mean, this was the Valkyrie attack. My bad. I don't want to get too confused on you guys. This was a Govaho. Now let's go in and let's watch a couple air attacks. Now, this is not an entirely air attack. I mean, we got some queen walk type situations and some baby dragons, which kind of is an air attack, but there's no Valkyries unless they're in the clan castle, and these baby dragons are going to do their thing, creating a pretty wide funnel for the base since he's outside of the range of those air defenses. The giants are going to come in, take more damage, lots of giants actually. Lieutenant Lopez, my friends, Lieutenant Lopez on Polycarpio, our #11 against their #7, so he did reach up quite a bit for this attack. Now, the healers are on the giants, which is you know, an unusual thing to see on Town Hall 9. He's got a bowler walk, or at least bowlers in the clan castle. So guys, a very interesting attack. The bowlers are very powerful right now. A very big attack strategy, especially for Town Hall 11s and 10s. Look at all these little troops in the clan castle, guys. It is chaotic in there. You got poison spells over it. We got the bowlers doing work. Our king, our queen is going around the edge on... Well, not on accident. I mean, I'm sure it is on accident, but unfortunately, that queen's going around the outside. She's going to be sniping defenses, though. We got a bowlers in the core. We got a healer doing her thing. The enemy queen drops right there. That was awesome. And we still got 12 hogs. And so what he's going to be trying to do, guys, is he's going to be trying to clear out as much of this base as possible because there is a giant bomb likely in these spaces. So we need to watch as the queen dies over here. Oh, no. Okay, queen special abilities pops. She's going to survive a little bit longer. Look at all the damage that these bowlers and the king and the queen and everybody's doing. I mean, he's already wrecked half the base without dropping his hogs. So, amazing. Just an amazing use of these troops, guys. Now his hogs are coming in. He's going to be using them pretty surgically, just taking out defenses here and there, as the majority of the base is wrecked by those giants, the giant walk, if you will, and also the bowlers. So heal spell down, all his hogs been deployed, only a handful of defenses left. The bowlers are really interesting. I'm going to start playing around with them because they do some work. They do crazy work on a base. Watch this, giant bomb. Bam. and then the healer is going to heal them back up. So guys, there is some wisdom to bring in some healers, not just for the queen walk, but for the hogs, or for the giants, or for the bowlers, or whatever. The healers actually do a lot more work on standard troops than they do on heroes. Supercell is really trying to nerf the queen walk because it was so powerful there for a while. But there's your fancy 3-star for Lieutenant Lopez. Not quite an air attack, I apologize, but it had a little bit more air than the standard, and no Valkyries, just bowlers. So I enjoyed that attack. I hope you did too. Let's go check out an actual air attack. Alright, so Patriot going in with the Gola Loon attack, so it's a hybrid attack, and his Golem's coming in from his bottom left-hand side. The Golem is used to tank damage. You use your King to work on the enemy Queen, and also you can use it for double giant bomb spots, I guess. No point in doing that when you're doing an air attack, but anyway, it came out of my mouth, and so I ran with it. So the enemy Queen is going to be dropped right quick. Our Queen is targeting that queen, the enemy queen, and now we got some clan castle troops. The Gola Loon is great for taking out enemy heroes in the clan castle. Double poison down. King is going to go in there and work on it. The enemy, or our queen, is going to do some work. And now we got our lava hounds coming in from the bottom side with our balloons right behind some rage spell or haste spells. I was going to use haste in this war, but my dark spell factory is still down. So anyway, balloons doing her thing. Our queen died because of those expos, but look at this. Big mistake, my friend. Don't leave your expos on ground. Put them on ground and air. You'll lose a little bit of range, but it's totally worth it. So we do have some air skeleton traps that are going to be a problem, but not a big problem, obviously. We got one more air defense left to deal with, and he's got a lava hound in the clan castle. He's go ahead and drop now, so it's in there. And then balloons. He's still got balloons going. He's got one haste spell left, and it's going to be a slaughter, guys. This air defense and these two defenses are busy on this lava hound, and then these balloons are going to show up and just pop them right in the face. Oh no, air bomb seeking air mine. That was actually really lucky timing because it didn't get the majority of the balloons. Haste spell in the perfect spot to send them up and deal with the final defense, the wizard tower, and shouldn't be any air bombs or seeking air mines to deal with, and then that wizard tower drops. So that was a beautiful air attack. You got lava pups everywhere cleaning up. You got minion over here doing its thing as well. You got a wizard that's still alive, which is really lucky actually. And so the cleanup is so fun to watch for an air attack with the lava pups. They're just everywhere. They're doing their thing. And they're just gonna run around. It's a really quick cleanup actually, usually, except for lava pups don't do a lot of damage. So the majority of the cleanup will be done by those balloons until they group up like they have now. So the last building will be what? The collector or the drill? Oh, the the builder's hut was the last building. Amazing. All right, so that was your 3-star from Patriot, an amazing attack and a lot of fun to watch, guys. Now I'm not entirely sure if I've got any more air attacks to show y'all. I'm gonna check, and if not, I'm gonna show y'all a couple more Govahos, and then we're gonna call it a day. No more variety, guys. We have nothing left, so here is another Govaho, a Queen Walk Govaho, one of Gronk's favorite attacks to do. He's going to be coming in from this bottom left-hand side, dealing damage to the enemy queen and also the clan castle once he lures it, and then these golems and Valkyries are going to do their thing, wrecking up on the base. Now that that Dark Barrack is dead, he's gonna basically dive into the base. This queen does a ton of damage, guys. It does a ton of work on this base. I want you to notice how much work this thing does, because she is just so clutch. She's so clutch in this raid, guys. So we got a single poison dropped, and all those baby troops, single capacity troops, all fall into that poison spell. Look at all that damage that poison spell is doing, guys. Tons of work by that poison spell. And now the queen is going to dive into the base, which is a good thing for this attack. Usually you don't want her to dive in just yet, but she's going to. So the golems drop down here by this Tesla farm on the south side, and then the wizards are going to help clean up. The Valkyries and the king are going to go up through the south side. But look at the queen. That's the main thing. Everyone knows how a Govaho attack works now. But look at the queen. She's taking damage from the cannon to Expo. She almost dies. Look at that, man. She is just doing all kinds of work. She's tanking damage from Expos like crazy. She just took out a couple of bombs. She's on the brink of death still. Look at her. I'm leaving a wide vantage point just so that we can see everything, but look at this. The Valkyries are in. These Expos are still working on the queen, and the queen barely survives. And now that she has survived taking out an Expo, there is no way this attack is over. She's still tanking from the Expos. We got a ton of Valkyries still alive. He's still got a heal spell, so, I mean, there's nothing else left. there were no hogs in this attack. He actually planned this attack in a way to where the hogs weren't going to be necessary. So it's not really Govaho. It's like a Gova-wee, I guess you can say. Quinwa Gova-wee. And Valkyries everywhere, guys. Heal spells. The queen finally died at the end of the attack, but it doesn't matter anymore because all the defenses are pretty much wrecked except for this last little group, and he's got enough Valkyries to take on the entire base still. So that's it. All the defenses are down. The cleanup will be quick, so I'll go ahead and speed it up. And amazing attack. I mean, I really enjoyed watching that attack live whenever it happened, and everyone was like, wow, Gronk. Wow. So awesome attack for Gronk. Now let's check out Red Robot's attack and then call it a day. We got a 4-on-4. Red Robot against Richard and a Govaho. We got 21 hogs, so Red Robot's taking another direction, like another angle on the Govaho instead of using, you know, very little hogs. He's using a bunch of hogs and no queen walk. So, you know, that's interesting. Certain members use queen walks. Red Robot doesn't, and he's pretty consistent 3-star attacker. So this was one of the few attacks that I saw that didn't have a whole bunch of archers in the clan castle. Just, you know, the dragon and baby dragon combination, a pretty standard combination of troops nowadays for war. But anyway, so the entire top has been cleared. A poison spell dropped on that dragon. Valkyrie's coming in. Our queen should take out the dragon in a couple of shots now. Jump spell over that double compartment and into the town hall compartment. Heal spell down. Everything is going according to plan. Beautiful funneling. Unfortunately, our queen's going to wander to the left. The enemy queen is working on our hogs right now. Hopefully we can get our Valkyries in there to take her out, or the king or somebody. Yeah, our king's still alive. Okay, so we got a ton of Valkyries in there now, and he's going to start dropping his hogs because the Valkyries are going to get hung up on some walls, unfortunately. But he uses the hogs in such a good way. He deploys them with a surgical fashion. I mean, he's dropping just a few on each side. Now he's got them all. There's a giant bomb. They were in a heal spell. Now there's a double giant bomb. He actually partially triggered that double giant bomb so it doesn't wreck his hogs too well. Probably a little bit lucky, but at the same time, Red Robot does this on a consistent basis. So I'm not going to call it luck. Anyway, so the king is going to be coming in there now, taking on the clan castle. He's got a few more defenses left. These hogs are just hanging on by a thread, but they're going to cascade this base. They're going to wreck this base in the face. And look at this, another bit of luck. The arch tower is targeting the king, and so the arch tower is going to be wrecked by these hogs, and they're not going to get touched. So there you go. There is the attack, and his queen survived, even though she wandered because he sent his hogs in front of the queen. And any defense that was working on the queen got killed by the hogs, so that was good. And all that's left now is a little bit of cleanup, so let's speed that up and watch these troops do some work, guys. The 3-star 4 Red Robot, a co-leader now of the Boston Tea Party, and an amazing 3-star attack. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Let's go back to the war results here and finish this up. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Weekend Warriors, just going over a few attack strategies. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I'm thinking about starting a kind of like a 3-star academy, if you will, of attacking, how to attack in war, basics first, and then fancy stuff later. So if that sounds interesting to you, please like this video and subscribe if you haven't done it already. We will be continuing on our journey to becoming expert 3-star attackers as time goes, and obviously Boston Tea Party becoming a level 10, 11, 12 clan and winning every war. We have a lot of fun, guys. If you do meet the requirements laid out in the clan description, please don't hesitate to apply. And that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time. Peace.